The disappearance of Tara Grinstead, a mystery solved after 12 years, a small-town teacher with big dreams. Tara Grinstead was not just a teacher, she was a mentor, a friend, and a beauty queen. Born on November 14, 1974, in Hawkinsville, Georgia, Tara grew up with big dreams. She earned a master's degree in education and started her career teaching history at Irwin County High School in Ocilla, Georgia. But she wasn't just a teacher. Tara had a passion for beauty pageants, winning Miss Tifton in 1999 and competing in the Miss Georgia pageant. She loved helping young girls prepare for pageants, and that's exactly what she was doing. On October 22, 2005, the last day anyone saw her alive. That Saturday, Tara spent the day at a beauty pageant, coaching contestants. Later that evening, she attended a barbecue at a friend's house. Everything seemed normal. Tara laughed, chatted, and enjoyed the night. Around 11 p.m., she told her friends she was going home. She got in her car, drove away, and was never seen again. A missing teacher and a strange scene. By Monday morning, October 24th, something was wrong. Tara never showed up to work. Her co-workers were immediately concerned. She was always responsible. She wouldn't just miss school without telling anyone. They called the Ocilla Police Department, who went to check her home. What they found raised more questions than answers. Tara's car was parked outside. Her purse and keys were missing. Her cell phone was still inside. There was no sign of forced entry, but something felt off. A latex glove was found in her yard. It had male DNA on it. The police searched the area, interviewed friends, family, and neighbors, but there were no solid leads. Tara Grinstead had simply disappeared without a trace. Years of silence, a cold case. For over a decade, investigators searched for clues. In 2008, forensic experts tested the DNA from the glove, but it didn't match anyone in the national database. Despite news coverage, billboards, and countless searches, Tara's case remained unsolved. Then, in 2016, something unexpected happened. A true crime podcast, Up and Vanished, featured Tara's disappearance. The renewed attention brought fresh tips and rumors, and suddenly, after years of silence, the case broke wide open, a confession that changed everything. In February 2017, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation made a shocking announcement. Ryan Alexander Duke, a former student of Irwin County High School, had been arrested and charged with Tara's murder. According to investigators, Ryan Duke had broken into Tara's home that night, but when she caught him, he killed her. But he didn't do it alone. Another man, Bo Dukes, was arrested for helping cover up the crime. The two had allegedly burned Tara's body in a pecan orchard, destroying nearly all evidence. After 12 years of uncertainty, Tara's family finally had some answers, but justice was still complicated. The trials and the verdicts? In 2019, Bo Dukes was convicted for concealing Tara's death. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Then, in 2022, Ryan Duke went to trial for murder, but, in a surprising turn of events, he was acquitted of the murder charge. Instead, he was convicted of concealing Tara's death and sentenced to 10 years in prison. For many, this felt like an incomplete justice. But after years of mystery, one thing was finally certain: Tara's case was no longer unsolved, a life remembered. Tara Grinstead was more than a headline. She was a daughter, a teacher, a friend, and a woman who made a difference in her community. Though her story had a tragic ending, the relentless search for answers showed the power of persistence from law enforcement, from the public, and from those who refused to let her be forgotten. Tara's legacy lives on, not just as a case solved, but as a life that truly mattered.